What's up, mystery fans? We are going to do something a little bit different today. And by a little bit different, I don't just mean, out of the norm. I mean, we're really we're reaching on this one. We're going to do a little bit of an unboxing. A lot of you might not know, but I am, not to the fullest extent of the word, but I am a little bit of an audiophile. And as such, I'm always searching to find good audio devices, especially like linked to my phone, things to carry around the garage and that kind of stuff. And one thing that I'm really after is a good set of earbuds, because I would like to find something that is semi-active noise canceling, and that's really hard to find, especially in an earbud. And I understand why. It's a no-brainer. It's not like an over-ear headset. You don't have that kind of room. But even so, I'm kind of going to continue to go around, play around until I find the stuff. And what I have today is a product that I had actually discovered because of another YouTuber's channel. They are a sponsor of that channel. And unfortunately, I can't remember whose channel it was that I discovered this on. But I'm going to check out some Kove audio products. And we'll unbox them and see what we think. So, what are these audiophile things that I'm talking about? Firstly, we have the Kove Audio Bluetooth Stereo Speaker System. It's a device that comes in one. It's a pill, and it actually splits into two, and it's got its own drivers and whatnot, so it carries some pretty good bass. You guys will see that. And I'm actually really impressed with this, especially for the cost and what the system is, the size and everything. I will tell you, is it the best? Absolutely not. But here's the thing. If you buy a pill system, do you really expect the best? No, you don't. Because you don't go and buy a sound bar. I don't care how fancy it is. You buy a sound bar with a monster sub. Are you going to get good sound? Yeah, you're going to get decent sound. And it's going to sound good. I mean, you're going to do what you need to do. But is that audio bar for your television going to compete with a legitimate full surround stereo? Absolutely not. So, does this provide? Absolutely, it provides what it says it's going to provide, and it does a fantastic job of doing so. And there's not really a lot more to say about it. I mean, it carries good, it's got good connection. Ultimately, I'm pretty happy with it, and I bought it to be a garage tool, kind of to be able to work on the car and set these in different corners, and that it's got that kind of connectivity, and it's got a good, loud, crisp, clear sound that'll carry. And on that, I think it delivers quite well. The second item we have is the Kove Stride wireless headset. We got an interesting package here, guys. Let's see. I'm not a huge fan of that top style box, but right off the bat, we're gonna have little box at the top. That little box is gonna hold, you know, your normal instructions, a little bit of information on the unit. It's got our charger in it. Little foam. And we'll slide that guy out. And there it is. Pretty good looking unit. Now, would I say that this is a 2-in-1 is that. They link together. So your B unit is being controlled by your A, your primary. They've got some small woofers up here. They make some good sound. The only thing I don't like about them is that charging is separate, which makes sense. It's understandable. It's behind this little door. It makes sense because, you know, separate batteries and separate units, but with this style, you would almost think they could put some kind of touch in here to let them charge together as a single unit. But that is what it is. Let's see how they sound. And one of the things I wanted to add, guys, is one of my complaints, if you will, as far as that speaker system is that it doesn't charge as a single unit. And I still don't like that. I would rather be able to plug it in, let it go. But make sure you keep track of your charging cable that comes with it, because it does address that. And I'll show you how on the unit. Alright guys, so this isn't too crazy. I mean, we're still talking USB mini on this charger, and it's pretty simple. It's just going to be a split cable. I'm so spoiled with my Type C, no longer mini, everything that sometimes I struggle with these standard mini cables. But that's going to be it. I mean, you're going to plug them in. You're going to have, they're going to run out into this single USB plug to charge. So, is it the greatest? I don't think I would say that. At the price point, I would definitely purchase one again. as long as the longevity's there, which we'll come back and hit that in time and see what we have. And the Stride. Nice little double packaging. Everyone deserves to hear the music. So, kind of a magnetic bookcase style. Foam packed. Here's our instructions and what have you in here. So, ultimately, let's talk about packaging on that thing, because dang. I mean, we come double boxed in this little shell here. What's in this little shell? Okay, so here's our actual earbuds, over-ear loop design. Pretty large unit. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, what that's going to feel like. Got a nice pinch unit for your cable. They're not a full wireless. I mean, they're technically wireless, but they're not an AirPod style or the full wireless unit. Comes in this nice little case. Same, mini USB charging. A nice little case, you can drop that in there in this little mesh piece. Our longevity test is actually going to fall to the MrERoot. This is a product for her. She'll be able to tell us a little more. It does come with, your standard 3 size of pillows. So you get that standard 3 different pillow sizes to fit what you need. And it's a relatively simple setup. The bit that she's used them so far, she said she's really happy with them, with the exception that she doesn't like they don't carry very much bass. And her and I both discussed that really to get the bass feeling that everybody wants, I mean, we're talking a $200 set of headphones, whether they're over ear, in ear. I mean, that's not really something that you're going to see at this price point. And if you do, you're not going to have any clarity in anything else. So, on that note, thus far, both of these products, absolutely, I would recommend them and buy them again. But we don't really have much of a time frame on them at this point, but the goal is to come back to that eventually and give you guys a better idea of how we feel about them in the long run. On that note, you guys know the drill. Like, share, subscribe. We'll get you in the next one.